Hi guys, it's Sam. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my Delfonics utility pouch. This is size medium. If you've been around here much at all, you know that like mustard yellow is one of my favorite colors of all time. It's not supposedly a color that looks good with my skin tone, although sometimes I cheat with that. So since I don't wear a lot of things with mustard, I like to keep mustard around as much as I can in other areas of my life. I've had this pouch on my wish list from Amazon for like ever and ever and ever. I recently shared my planner box and I am still using that box, but I have taken one of the layers out of it and put some of the things in here. So I'll kind of talk about that as I go along. When I first got the pouch, I had a bunch of people, you know, asking me to show what was inside, but since I had just gotten it, I wanted to give it some time to see how it would, you know, kind of change, what I would use, what I would not be using, give it a good go before I shared anything. So I received this last Sunday and today is Monday, and so I've been using this for 1 week and 1 day, and I have to say that I am loving it so much, and I've been really happy to kind of use it in conjunction with the box. I kind of get freaked out about like fountain pen inks and things like watercolors in like a fabric pouch. So I have all of those things that could like spill still in my planner box. I've just taken one of the layers out and I'm now using these kind of in conjunction with each other, which has been working out really well. I love how this just kind of like sits up in front of me and I'm able to use it. So I'll just go ahead and tell you about what's inside, how I'm using it, to see if it's something that you might be interested in. I do have it linked in my Amazon shop if you're interested in exactly this color, exactly this size. I have it linked for you. It doesn't cost you anything extra to follow my link, but it does sometimes help me get a little bit of extra planner spending money, so I appreciate it anytime you use my links. The buttons, pins, whatever you want to call them, I've kind of been collecting over time. I have some more that I haven't put on here. I just didn't want to like cover the whole thing. I do keep the buttons on my Kangen Mini as well. And so I knew that eventually I was going to be getting one of these bags. I wanted to cover it in buttons, so I've just kind of been buying more over time so that I would have it when I eventually got it, or if I wanted to like switch out my buttons on my Kangen. These buttons, all of these, I got them from either Hot Topic at the mall, and then Hot Topic has like a spin-off store called Box Lunch, and so I bought a few of those from Box Lunch as well. I think this one, I actually got this one from Spirit Halloween this year when we were getting costume stuff. Mouse Rat, that is from the show Parks and Rec, and I found this one at Box Lunch. This Stranger Things button where they're all sitting around the game, that one I got from Box Lunch. She's Our Friend and She's Crazy, that one I got a couple of years ago from Hot Topic, and that's for Stranger Things as well. Dunder Mifflin, I believe that one came from Box Lunch. No, I Will Not Have a Nice Day. A Golden Girls pen is from Box Lunch as well. When I first got this bag, something that really impressed me was the zipper. I don't know if you're like super dorky like me, but this is like the most pleasing zipper that I've ever used like in my life. And I feel like now I have a little bit of authority when I say that because, you know, I just turned 40. So I'm like wiser and somehow still childish. Anyway, I'm losing stuff out of here now. Okay, so in my front pockets, I keep my most used pens. So I have a Coletto 4-barrel pen in here, 0.5 friction pen. That's all that's in that one. In this little middle pocket, I have a couple of my Quaco Sport fountain pens and a Starbucks gift card that I got from my husband for my birthday, and I just use that to like cut washi tape. My Artline Sticks brush marker and some Tombow Mono drawing pens. This one's 0.1. That would be really good for like little stencils like this Hobonichi stencil. And then the 0.3, if I'm gonna write with them, I prefer to write with the 0.3. This Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen in S. So that's all that I have up front in here. And then the next row, I have another felt tip marker pen. This is the Staedtler Pigment Liner in 0.3. I have some Sarasa pens here, just like the vintage one here. It's like a blue gray in 0.5, and then the 0.4 Sarasa Dry 0.4. I have a couple of other fountain pens here. I have the TWSBI. This is a medium. This is a fine. Those are both from the Eco line. I use, by far the most, I use these two. The Quaco Sport and the TWSBI Fine. I got this one from Jet Pens, and I got my TWSBIs from Goulet Pens. And I also have like inks for them that I got from Goulet Pens, but I do not keep them in here. I do have some in my plastic like layered box that I shared a few videos ago, and I also have that linked in my Amazon shop as well. I have another Sarasa Dry. This one is 0.4. I'll just set that over there. In this pocket, I have the Hobonichi stencil, and this stencil has really teeny tiny spaces to go into. I really bought this one mostly for the little circle, square, triangle up here, and then these stars, which I intend to use to rate movies that I watch. My Cutterbee scissors, which I can never, for whatever reason, keep the lid to that thing because my kids like always swipe it and never bring it back whole. I have some friction stamps in here as well. I think these are really cute. I bought all of these from Jet Pens. You buy them like open stock, and then you can also buy the little holder from Jet Pens separately. On the other side, there's nothing in this pocket right here, but that's a nice big pocket. You could keep some washi tape in there. Pretty much anything. It's a nice, it's not like horribly deep, but it's nice and wide. In this little section here, I have my tape runner, which I never did find where I put my top. So I'm gonna probably get another one because this is getting like little bits of one of my cat's hairs on it. I usually have this in bed with me when I'm journaling, and I have a cuddly cat who likes to snuggle up with me when I am writing in my Hobonichi, and so it's got like little ginger hairs there. This back pocket, I have my new mild liner colors, which I got from Tokyo Pen Shop last week. I have that unboxing video that I did as well. And I didn't get these in a case because they were sold out. And so I just kind of have those tucked in here yet because I haven't taken all of the other ones out of their cases yet. The main inside portion here, I'm now putting my A6 Hobonichi. I had been putting this in my plastic box, but that is one of the that's one of the layers that I took out, was the one that holds the A6 folio from Chic Sparrow. I'm not really concerned about it being in this pouch. I could live to regret that, but for now, that is how I am using it. I like that if I don't need to do any watercoloring or anything, I can just pick this up and take it anywhere and go and journal, because I usually do my watercolors ahead of time because I want them to get like nice and dry before I start writing. So I usually like take an evening and journal, and then when I'm finished journaling, I'll go through and I will watercolor, and then another day I'll go through, and if I'm doing like a hand lettering challenge, I'll go through and do all of that. So I kind of build my pages in stages. Hey, that rhymes. So anyway, I do have times where I just bring the bag out and not my box, because like all of the watercolors is done for that time period. So that goes like in the main biggest compartment. I have some earbuds in here, and in one of these pockets I have a charger for my photo printer. There's another bigger pocket right here which I don't currently have anything in. I kind of like leaving open spaces so that you have like room to grow with things. I have extra papers for my HP printer in here, and then one of the big ones, I have my Sprocket Plus. So this way it's really easy to journal, print pictures, and I have everything that I need to go all together at the same time. So that is everything that I have in here right now. I am really interested in seeing if like you have any videos on YouTube with what you have in your bag, or even photos that you have taken on Instagram of this bag. I get to close it now and hear that nice zipper closure. If you have been wanting one of these Delfonics pouches, I highly suggest you pull the trigger and get it. I'd heard people like gush about them for so long, and I was like, it's just a pencil pouch. I mean, I get that it's bigger and you can carry some extra things in there, but I was like, how special is it really? But it's really special. It has these nice little kind of pulls on the side for you to like hold it taut while you close the zipper. I think that would come in more handy if you had this thing like completely stuffed, which I'm not like a huge stuffer. If you have any questions about this pouch, I'd be happy to try and answer them for you. It does have these measurements for the medium size, 265 by 184 by 65 millimeters. Other than that, I'm not like a technical person. It's about yay big. This will not fit, I can tell you, this will not fit in the Kanken Mini. So I have not even attempted to do that. But I mean, you could, I think, get it in there, but that would be the only thing that you would get in there. So I don't really see the point of doing that. I have like a Metallica hobo bag that I carry around a lot as well, that I had handmade from a shop on Etsy, which I can link below. I love it. It was like actually my Metallica shirt that I sent to her and had her make me a t-shirt hobo bag out of it. It would fit in there with, you know, the couple of things that I need, my weeks, my phone. But it's, unless you carry a large tote, which I know a lot of people do, it's not gonna fit in like smaller size bags. If you have any other questions, please feel free to comment below and I'll answer them the best that I can. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.